mid-range game literally makes you two-dimensional. People, why do you think I stop people so easily? Because I know that you're watching these dumbass content creators who tell you 95 3-ball and put an 80 midi. That's all you need. All you need is an 80 midi.
80 midi.
Please report anyone other than these rules for the structure, security, or arena staff member. Thank you. Enjoy the game. Well, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with the favorite mascot of the night and the Brooklyn Nets. Nets fans, we still have.
The energy is mounting. Almost time for basketball at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The Magic taking on the Nets. For Orlando, they'll be on the road in a tough test. But when this team shines, they shine brightly. Now it's proving time. Nets Magic is up next. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball. Just about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the East. You take a look at Brooklyn, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in. And check it out, Orlando, pretty far behind right now.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black, and it's Ben Carroll in at the 4-man spot. And for Brooklyn, MP is out there with Traore. Then it's Michael Porter, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the power forward. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Greg. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, B.A., the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
And here are the Magic now. The Nets making their last shot. Suggs, no good. MP outside. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Suggs. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Wagner with a screen to the middle. And stolen by Claxton. MP high post. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for MP. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Black, following the 3 by Brooklyn. And it's Wagner missing. Pass to ABC. This one for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I just love the ball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And the bucket is good.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Black with it. Now guarded by MP. To the inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take...
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Carter. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Clock at 6. Back to Carter. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. The three is up. Orlando again missing. Nets leading by 10. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Dimon. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's ABC in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5.
No hesitation at all there. MP rolls up with confidence.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Orlando again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Oh, got that one up quick. ABC's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Banchero against Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Deflects the pass. Here's Wolf. He's scoreless. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Nets lead by 16.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Black passes to Wagner. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
And that one's good. ABC. ABC's got 28.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Suggs outside. Pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
51 seconds left in the first half of this one. Rejected by Claxton. down hard.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Well, Orlando's shooting at 30% here in the second. Now Suggs. Yet to see a basket. Wagner outside. Picked by Carter. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. .24 seconds left in the first half. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's Orlando on the break. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. From deep, MP fires in the triple. ABC's got 38 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's Brooklyn, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. For the Eastern Conference, MP.
Award goes to MP, baby.
I love the suspense, but really, was there any doubt? I don't know. Congratulations, nonetheless. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Magic.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to adjust, like us with all these new teams that's been added.
Agreed.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Anthony Black out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 5. Here's Banchero. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And that one's good. ABC.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Pass to Wagner. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn with possession here, and the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And Banchero gets it to go.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Banchero passes to Wagner. Down low. Here's ABC. From down in the low post, it goes. ABC's got 48.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And here's Suggs. Still no points. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
No one covering. Wagner's got 5.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Pass to Suggs. The 3 from Banchero. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys, back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Black outside. Claxton against Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Black passes to Wagner. Suggs outside. Orlando moving the ball around to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Cleared to fly. Here comes Mr. Suggs lifting off.
On the wing, MP lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes. MP's got 56 in the game.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Wagner for 3. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. The 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Wagner outside. Inside. Black. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Black showcasing his full arsenal, and he's a guard.
The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to ABC. Takes the 3. And good! There's another! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Black, left side. 2 on the clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
MP getting it done for Brooklyn. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Banchero. The rebound by MP.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
We've got Sharp, Dimmitt out there with MP. And it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Wagner outside. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one. The Nets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. From deep, MP. So for the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Carter. Black comes in for De Silva. And Suggs is subbed in for Carter. Black outside. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn with the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Wagner, the pass to Black. Back to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Williams. Wagner up top. Williams defending. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Suggs finds Wagner to the middle. Here's Black, and he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Suggs with it. Guarded now by Williams. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Tries to break his ice. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for ABC.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Banchero. Defense right on him. Fires for 3. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Dimon. Black defending. From deep, MP. Oh, another one falls!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
MP, a number of all-time NBA greats, made their mark right off the bat in year 1. But none have scored as many points in their rookie season as you have. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's special. This is important because it shows that I'm doing what it takes to be one of the greatest to ever do it. But as much as I put myself in this position, I gotta shout out my guys. They created this environment where I can thrive, you know what I mean? This is my record, but I'm representing for my teammates, the coaching staff, the scouting department, the front office, all of them. And I think together we're gonna do some really great things this year.
Can't wait, MP. Thank you. Brian, over to you.
As always, thank you, Jennifer.
racetrack. I just all in. Triple,